Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Rome, and we are back with Knock on the Coffin Lid. This is part 2 of our first look at it. I've been having a really good time with this one so far. It is a roguelike similar to like an RPG-ish version of, say, Monster Train or Slay the Spire, branching maps. Anyway, I really like it. You'll see as we get to it. Before we get into it, I'd like to remind you guys that we do have memberships down below. Memberships start at 99 cents a month and go up to, I think, $14.99 with I think $4.99 is the middle one. They get you all sorts of benefits. Take a look, including access to our members-only videos. Any video I post for the general public, I post for the members as well, ad-free. So you can watch them without the ads. And they're usually up earlier. I try to have them up a day earlier. They're not always, but everything that I have recorded and uploaded will be accessible to the members. You don't have to wait for it to get scheduled and come up. So I've also got my Steam link down there if you'd like to add me in Steam. And if there's some multiplayer that you'd like to play, let me know. Anyway, we'll get into it. To the Crimson Steps. I managed to slice through the defenses of the dwarves and made it to the Crimson Steps, but awaiting me there were the orcs and goblins. Compared to them, the dwarves were very hospitable folk. So we've got a big map up here. This is kind of everything that's on the map. Last time, I saw that this existed, but I didn't know how. I didn't know what it was. There was one on the other map. I'm kind of wondering. Let's say we want to go to that first, and then we'll just see what it is, and then we'll kind of come down here to the bug. So that means we don't have a lot of options if we're going to go this route. We have to stay to the outside here. So are there stores? We've got a boatload of money. That's not going to take us to a single store before we leave here. I think we need to go to a store. I want to see what that is, but I also want to buy a bunch of crap. Although we do have a very good build going. There's a store here. And a store here. We go down the left side and get to that one. Let's do that. There's 2 stores that way. I'm struggling a little bit. Came out of the cold a few days ago, and while I'm feeling better, we're going on my 3rd hour of recording today. So, I'm beginning to lose my voice a little bit. The ground beneath me collapsed, and I fell right into an earthworm's den. Fortunately, the owner was not home. When I got used to the darkness and looked around, I spotted a fresh batch of shiny eggs. I wanted to taste them, but I did not want to meet the mother, who was probably close by. Let's try it. We see that goes back and forth again. I'm not quite sure what that does. But we got 3 eggs here. Something is moving inside. So I'm assuming if we take too long, it's going to hatch. Decreases when taking damage on a count of 0, so we need to do 2 damage to each of them to get him to pop up and give me an egg. Alright, so I think it's just hit everything, right?
Have time to let out the squeak.
Just in case. It does pop up, at least we've heard it a little bit. I wanted to see what that does, but mostly I don't want to not die. The enemies exposed deal the same damage. We do a fair amount of exposed. Now this gives us exposed, which ticks down each turn, I think. So it would be gone the next turn. But it would give us 2 more armor, which potentially could help. Deal 9 damage, move a card of your choice from discard to the top of your draw, so we'd have it the next turn. That's pretty good too. I'm gonna go for this. 2 more armor. I don't think I have boots, right? No boots. Maximum hit point by 20, gain 3 ward. Yeah, we'll take a look, see what these others are. Iron Helmet, 2 armor, 2 strength. It's pretty good. Sting. Deal 20 piercing damage, which I assume goes through armor, but I don't know. and inflict 3 breach, which I assume also makes maybe armor only half effective would be my guess, but I don't know about that. That's a pure guess mark. I'm gonna go with the boots. Sting really, we've got a good sword, but I would like to do that. Restore 20 hit points and gain a ward until the end of the game. Oh.
I got to learn more about the local fauna. It wasn't a pleasant meeting.
The earthworms are the foundation of all life in the Crimson Steppes. Their tunnels provide shelter to the local goblins. Their meat becomes food for the orcs.
And who becomes food for the earthworms? Both the goblins and the orcs?
Everyone and anyone.
We all feed the earthworms at some point. I had a chance to cover a difficult part of the way together with a caravan, avoiding the grueling crossing of the unforgiving desert under the scorching sun. Not for free, obviously. Did the orcs agree to take you with them? The armistice works then. Not as well as I'd like, but it works. We can pay, or we can go... We got money. Paid 100. All right. Off to the store. Oh no, this is just a treasure chest. Enjoying a lucky find while the owner of the chest is probably dead. More money. We got most of that money back. All right. We've got some options here. So we have all of these, but our shield is crap. It's just the basic shield. So I think we go shield. 4 block for each burned card. We don't burn a lot of cards. Still, we have, I think, one that we got a couple. Gain 2 armor. Burn, stun all enemies is pretty darn good. What's our helmet? Our helmet's decent, right? It gets us 2 balm, but we get balm from other things. So I wouldn't mind swapping that out, right? Because that's 10 hit points and 2 balm. This is just flat 2 armor. And it gives us stun. I think that's better. All right.
They are the true masters of the Crimson Steppes.
All right. So his block isn't going to disappear each turn. He's going to prepare to deal something nasty. You're going to add a status card to the draw pile. You gain a strength when dealing hit point damage, so I don't want you to deal hit point damage. You can resurrect an ally with 50 hit points and stun. And when playing a status card, he gets block. All right, I think I can do Fearless. We'll get the Exposed this turn, but it should drop off. That just gets us 2 more armor. We'll do an attack here to start taking off that armor of his. And, I don't think we took the thing that lets us keep our guard, but I'll toss it up just because I can. All right, he's going to do 21 damage, which is a lot. But I can cost him 6 strength. That takes it down to 15. I don't have... I'm going to burn that. I don't want them to gain strength. So he's going to do 15 damage. That's fine. We'll take 3. We're not going to get our strength bonus this time. It's a little annoying. We're almost through his armor, though. Oh, no, he's doing 0. Oh, his I think, is based on how much armor he has. I think that's how it works. Let's see. Yeah, I think his... I think as we deal armor damage, I think we get that. So, they're going to do a lot of damage to me this turn. Do I have a way to stopping any of that? Well, that'll get us 10. So now we'll get 22, which is enough. I'm going to go ahead and pop this. I've got plenty of balm at the moment, so I think I'm going to inflict 4 exposed on him. Oh, his ward took it. Ah, that's fine. Oh, yep, we get it every turn. We get it every turn. Definitely worth it. All right, now we need to burn down some of that. Except I've got to get rid of these. Hey, we finally got through his armor. There we go. Our strength is slowly going up.
I don't think it saved him.
So that's going to get him 12. So we're fine, because we're going to get 22 AC. And we could add some more in there. Do we do that? If I get rid of that, I get rid of that. We need to get through that armor. Maybe I should just be killing him. Because of that. That was useless, Eric. Oh, this is gonna suck. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. He's gonna do 31 damage. Let's go ahead and hit him here. Oh wait, that gets him down to 15. So we're fine. I don't need to do anything else with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that. Get us up to 14. And this is kind of a wasted turn. Sure. Ah, and then he used it all for the attack. Got it. Okay. Okay. This is just gonna be a slow fight, essentially, is what we're saying. Can I kill him?
Easy.
Yes. Yes, I can. That's the answer to that question. That'll make things a little bit easier. Now he's down to 1, so he's got more skills. We're going to get ourselves some more armor. We're going to crush him to get him some exposed. We're going to hit him with this, which should do more because of the exposed. Yeah. Doesn't matter. There we go. Now we got it. It's a little bit slow to start with, but now we're rolling. Wants to do 20, but I think more or less finish him off. If an enemy intends to attack, gain 6 block and inflict 1 weakness. I'm going to go for this. Let's just add more exposed. All right, again. What do our boots do? Max hit point 3 ward. I like the 3 ward, but that's 2 balm. It's not a set, though. 1 agility. That also helps with armor, essentially. Poison blade. I'll take it, but I don't think we're changing anything. Let me check, though. Let me see if I want to change. I don't have my set anymore. I don't think, right? No, because we used to get an extra. So that's getting us gold. Let's try swapping it out. Let's try putting this in. We got a lot of gold. Let's try swapping that out. Now this is 2 armor, stun all. That's 2 balm. Let's go ahead and give that a go too. That's 20 and 4 armor, so that's 2 right now. This is... That gets us the balm. So we wouldn't get any balm out of this. But we would have a boatload of armor. And... Okay. Another store there. We've got lots of money, so we're going to go to the next store. All right. We could buy some sets, it looks like, here. So these 2, boots and shield, are a set. These 2 are a set. These 2 are a set. Shield of Pain and Self-Defense. Deal 12 damage if health is at maximum, gain 20 block. Like that. Deal 8 damage if the hero is exposed, deal an additional to all enemies. It is going to increase my maximum health by 20. Whenever I deal damage, it's going to get me 1 armor and 1 exposed. Okay. And if we have a set, which we can have 2 of, strength is increased or decreased by a value of 1 to 5. But you don't know what it is because it's chaos, I guess. So then this would be the armor that goes with it. We'd have 50 health, and we'd gain 1 block per exposed on the hero. Oh, okay. So we'd get some additional block based on the exposed, right? So we're going to gain that exposed. So we're going to at least get 1 block. I don't know. Let's take a look at the boots. Spiked boots, they get 5 armor and 5 barbed. And if we have 2, we inflict bleeding on the attacker if barbed. Okay, which we have right now. We've got some bleeding as well on our no, maybe we're doing poison. And when taking damage, inflict 5 bleeding and barb. So we want to actually take a little bit of damage if we do that, right? Right now we're running this, which is poison, not bleeding. Okay. Now, the other one we've got is this. Armor the Crimson Steps. If we take hit point damage, we gain 2 strength. And if we gain 2 strength as well at the start of every turn if our health is less than 50%. Okay, those would both give us if our health was low. Which maybe is not terrible. But I don't really see anything. Those don't really jump out to me, you know? What does this do? All negative effects and burn all status cards. That's not terrible. And it burns cards, right? Do we still have something that helps with burning cards? No. But we could use a good shield, because our shield's crap. So, would we like one of these? Thing is, we're not going to be barbed. I don't believe. Yeah, I don't have anything that gives barbed at the moment, right? I know I just looked at this. I've already forgotten. So I don't have anything that gives us barbed at the moment. Might hang on to that. I don't know. I'm struggling a little bit here. I hate this when I watch video games. They're just like, well, just do something. It's just like, well, I mean, that'd get us armor and barbed, right? That's not too bad. I'm kind of thinking this is the way for us to go at the moment. Do 1 damage to all enemies per 4 block. That's pretty good. You know what? We'll go for that. I don't know that we need anything else. I mean, that just gives us more armor. What does this do? Lose hit points, we gain strength and block. We already looked at that. Gain 1 block, hopefully won't be exposed too often. Now that's going to get us 5 armor and 3 ward, right? Where this is 4 armor. So I think that is better. And then I'm going to sell that. And I think that's all I'm going to do this time. We could remove some cards. Is there anything I want to remove? We could remove like 1 guard and 1 flourish, right? Just to get into everything else. All right, let's give that a go. Now, let's go here and get everything equipped. We want you. Is that what we wanted? No, we're going to go you. Go with the ward. We want the new boots. We want the new shielded already equipped. Okay, so we've changed our combat style here a little bit. We're getting close to the final fight this time, though. An orc with a hammer is as rare a sight as an orc with a spear. But while spearmen choose their weapon to improve their fencing skills, threshers prefer a heavy hammer simply because they can lift it. It's hard to gain any orc's respect if you're not an orc yourself, but a thresher doesn't even respect other orcs. If you can't lift a warhammer, he has nothing to talk about with you. Hold on, hold on. Okay, I know it's not as big as his warhammer, but I can lift it. It's more a war, I don't know, meat tenderizer. Ah, Buddha. And I've got a war puppy right here. A very licky one. Huh. Yes. Put that down. Hopefully he won't hurt himself. All right, so we've got a battle. Let's jump in and see how this works. But if you come to him with a warhammer, will he respect you? I don't know. Probably. I should check that out. I'll level you to the ground. All right, let's see what he's got. He's got wards. He's going to negate the next couple debuffs. And he's going to get block, 15 block per armor. He gains a strength whenever he deals hit point damage, so we want to make sure he doesn't do that. At the moment, he's not going to because we get 22 armor. He's going to inflict exposed. And we play 3 attacks in a row. It ends your turn and gains strength. So we don't want to do 3 attacks in a row. Okay, well, let's start with disarm. Then double time. Then toughen up. That was kind of all our good stuff at the beginning. Okay, so he's gonna do 9 next time. So we don't want to play 3 attacks in a row, but we got Poison Blade. Do we got to get through it there? I don't know. I'm guessing. Let's do this. Let's demoralize. No, let's do it slightly different order. Let's do a regular lunge. Then let's do demoralize. All right, that got rid of that, but he still has 3 weaknesses. Now let's do poison blade. I wanted to make sure the poison got through. Then I'm going to do guard, and then we'll do a lunge. We could have just done the lunge, but... Oh, and because of the weak... I don't know why he took 10. He's because he's bleeding and he's poisoned. All right, so we could do a stun here. Sure. Then we'll do a fearless. Then barbed knuckles. Barbed knuckles. Guard. All right. We can do all of this, but we can't do 3 attacks. We don't want to do 3 attacks in a row, right? So we want to do 2 attacks. We're going to do crush. Then poison blade. Then guard. Then growing threat. Yeah, I was just like, I hope I have enough to deal with that, but we do. We got 24 plus 8. We're doing fine. Absolutely crushing him. All right. He's going to do 14, get himself some armor. I think we do just what we've been doing. We do 2 attacks. We start with crush to get more exposed. Then flourishing. Then a guard. Then barbed knuckles. And then lunge. Then we take our rewards. Gain 1 strength, 1 agility, and draw 1 for 0 cost. Deal 4 damage 2 times. Gain agility by 1. Can't be discarded. Upon playing, deal 5 damage and gain 5 block. If the card stays in hand, increase block and damage by 5. Oh, so we could just keep hanging on to it, and every turn it's going to get better, so it's worth casting. Kind of just like the ultimatum. Honestly, you burn it and you draw another card. It gets out of your way. It makes you better. Vampire boots. Dealing health damage, restore 2 health if they have less than half. Dealing damage, hit points, inflict a weakness. What are my boots? They're new, right? I need them for the set. When taking damage, though, if we don't take damage, it doesn't matter, right? So we could go and just get health, but 2 attacks in a row gain 2 strength. When playing a skill, the strength bonus is removed. It gives a balm. So we go 2 attacks in a row, we get strength for that 3rd one, I guess. But if we play a skill after that, it goes away and we gain balm. I don't know. It does exposed, which is nice. Eh. 8 damage. The target has weakness. Deal 24 and halve their weakness. Now we do weakness. I think I'm fine with. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm just gonna sell it. Riveted gauntlets. Is this like a shield instead? When playing a card that costs 2 or more, random card is free until the end of turn. Okay, well, we don't have too many of those. Gain 1 immune when using a... Oh, we already have one of those. I mean, I guess we'll keep this one, but... And we're going to upgrade something. Nice. Four armor. It just doubles everything. That's not terrible. 5 weakness and 5 exposed. I'm going to do that. I play it quite a lot. Let's go for that. Clone to draw a card of your choice. Gain immune for a turn. Cards in hand cost 0 until the end of battle. Until the end of battle. That's really good, but I'm going to go for this. Because it said if we want to fight that golem, we need it. All vendors in the world are polite and friendly, even orc vendors. All right. We have part of this set. We could get more of that set. In fact, we could get the rest of that set. Do we do so? Because that would get us 5. Gain 10 armor. Gaining armor gives barbed. I kind of think we do. We've got the money for it. I don't know that it's the best, but I mean, why not? How often are we going to have a full set? Oh, I don't have the money. Oh. Well, hold on. Hold on. I need... We can sell you. Right? That's going to let me get you. Now I need another 262. But we can sell armor and helmets. I can sell you. I can sell you. Sell you. Just 2 energy. Don't know that we need that at this point. 5 armor. I think we're okay. And now we go here. And we go there. We go there. We haven't even looked to see what they do. But we have a set of 5. All right, the club. Gain 2 barbed. All right. When taking damage, inflict 5 bleeding on the attacker if barbed. And then set 3, at the end of your turn, deal your barbed as damage to all enemies, like that. If health is less than 10% at the end of the turn, deal all enemies 5 damage per barbed, once per battle. Gain 10 armor. Gaining armor also gives barbed. All right. This is going to give us a maximum health of 15, 5 armor, and at the start we're going to get 2 barbed. The end of the turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies per 4 block. So we do want to get some block. 30 hit points, 3 barbed. 5 armor, 5 barbed. All right, so we'll have to see how this goes. Now we can train, because we're maxed out. We're doing good. Finally, some rest. It was timely because I was being pestered by clothes bugs. You get rid of them only with the help of a campfire. Fair enough. How was that? You have to hold your clothes over and open fire for a while, especially folds and seams. That's smart. I didn't know about that. You live and you learn. And how did you get rid of them? I try not to get them at all. Well, I try pretty hard too. Well, we're gonna train. All right, we got one more card here we can dump in and figure out what we're gonna boost here. We could get another lunge that would do well. This would get us more armor. That'd be fine too, because getting armor, getting block gets us barbed, right? So what we should have done was upgraded one of our guards. I'm an idiot. Oh well, it happens. Orcs decided to have a little fun and set a giant desert armadillo on me. That is orcish hospitality for you. Of course, they said they just want to test my strength, and they'd be rooting for me. They even wished me good luck in battle, but did not make it any easier. Yeah, he looks a little more Tyrannid-ish, doesn't he? An armadillo-ish? Sigmundssons consider the orcs to be his allies. Unfortunately, it is not mutual. These spawns have always despised people, and it is mutual. All right. Do not touch. Start battle with a full barbed set. Okay, so initially he's going to give himself some armor. Gains block. I don't see anything else up there. I'm going to do double time. I'm going to gain toughen up. So, let's take a look. At the end of the turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies per 4 block. I think that's only going to do 2, but we'll see if it does 2 or if it does the 48. So if it does 12, right? It did a lot. That's the answer to that story. It did a lot. All right, he's going to do 25 times 3. Holy crap. What can we do to stop that? We could disarm. That helps. We can do crush. We can do ultimatum. We can do fearlessness. I don't know if that helps or not, because he's... Oh, no, he's down to 13 by 3. We should be okay. Because then I'm going to do guard. Then we're going to do growing threat. Now he's down to 0. Ah, his comes from his armor, too. Nice. Damage dealt depends on block. And now we're going to do a boatload of damage to him. Because of our shield. Because of our barbed. Oh, and he just took 51 more 3 times. Holy crap. This is OP. This is going to give us more barbed if we want to go. But I mean, he's not going to attack us this turn. So yeah, we got to get it in some way. Let's do this first, though. Demoralize, right? Get him some burn and weakness and all that, or weakness and exposed. Then do that. 87. Holy crap. I'm going to go more armor. Doing guard was probably better for turn 1. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take to... Oh, he's going to die here soon. I guess it doesn't matter. I didn't need to think long-term, because he's not going to be here long-term. He's here for a good time, not a long time.
Not a chance.
Kill him when he's not in defensive stance, and defeat him... I don't know. I didn't read what the other one was. More double time, we get up to 6. I don't think we need that. Deal 3 damage, gain a copy in the bleed pile. Why would we want... I don't understand. It's only 3 damage. So it's going to get burned, but then we're going to copy. I guess it's for those builds that reward number of burned cards in the deck. That's what it's for. We don't have one of those. We'll take dominance. But we have seen that opportunity, right? There's our hammer. 4 strength, deals more than 30 damage, gain a strength. Amulet of the Orcs. Gain an energy at the start of the turn, gain 1 strength, lose 1 agility. I'll take this, but we're not gonna equip it. Elixir of damage. 18 damage, easily distributed. Yeah, you never know. That might work for something. Armadillo shell. Gain 12 armor. I think that's what we want. With the build we're doing, we're going to keep that. All right. What do I want to upgrade? I'm going to upgrade a guard. Right? Because we know we want to get more... That's 12 block, but no, we're going to just increase our guards 1 every time. Right? Because now we've got the barb thing going. We want to make sure that those grow. And we'll be back next time. We're 40 minutes into this one, but we finished another map. So we'll be back next time with the Northern Gate. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time. Cheers.